Hello everybody, Brickavision here. Today I'm back for another video. Welcome back to Building Disneyland and Lego week 20. So 20 weeks of building this thing. It's really awesome. So this week I'm planning to work on Splash Mountain a little bit more. You can see I've done a little bit more progress. And then I also got something from the Lego store yesterday, so I'm super excited to show you guys that. And yesterday was actually the day I uploaded the last segment. So you'll be seeing this a week from now. So anyways, I'll show you guys what I got in here. So later on you'll see a haul video of this thing. But I got some really good pieces at the Pick Up Wall. So I got these 2x2 light gray, like bluish gray tiles. And I was just like, whoa. I never thought they'd have those. I've been waiting for these things for a long time. I only got a $9 cup, which I was able to fit 420 of these in there, plus some other pieces. I really wish I got a second cup, but it was getting late, and the mall closed at 7 since it was, Sunday, and yeah, unfortunately I wasn't able to get a second big cup. But anyways, in here I also got some 2x4 turquoise plates, and you can see I actually used a lot of them, so I was able to use those, and that's really awesome because finally got some more pieces for this thing. So really the first thing I've done building wise this week is on the Splash Mountain, of course. You can see I filled this whole area in with dark tan plates, and that's so I can put the water on there. Now I need some more of those, so if I go to Bricklink and I get some of them, I will be able to fill that all in. It'll look very nice. So I'm really happy with how that's coming out. It looks very good, in my opinion. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Also, with the lift, it's the same as last week. I'm planning to fix it up a little bit on the sides, just so I fill that in, and then you can't see underneath there. So that'll be very awesome looking, and I can't wait to do that. Alright guys, so for the track, I put a plate on the side with some bricks on it as well, so this just widens it a little bit and it'll fit perfectly inside of the shed. So I'm going to try to install that later. That's only when I get more of these plates with lip. I need like 4 more of those for this specific track. I'm going to be needing more of those for later on in this attraction, and later on for other attractions in this month. Off to the side here, I added 2 of these 32 by 16 plates here, or 16 by 32 actually, and you can see that they're just sitting here, and it just adds a little bit more to the mall. Now I do need to rearrange these plates just for Splash Mountain, because Splash Mountain isn't going to be this long, and it needs to be a little bit, it doesn't have to be any more wider, but the length has to be a little bit longer. So I'll have to do that eventually, just when I either move this or I don't know. Alright guys, so what I want to do is I want to move this down here so I have more space to build Splash Mountain. And that could be tragic just because I built this, I was stupid enough to build this whole part as one whole section. So what I need to do is I need to move it underneath the table. And that will be hard because, one whole section is going to be heavy and all that. And I already tried doing that and I already lost some of it. So I'll have to rebuild that. So I'll show you guys that eventually. So what I want to do is I first want to take off this section, put it on the floor over there. That'll be no problem. But the problem is going to be this. With all that extra space, it'll be easier to move this on there. So that's what I'm going to do. Alright guys, so this is really kind of interesting to see because you can see my table for once. It's actually there. So anyways, what I have here is I slid it all onto the table. So it's in the clear now. I fixed this section, as you can see, it looks good, it's new. And anyway, so what I need to do is slide it onto this piece of cardboard, which I really don't want to do. Really wish it was like a door or something, since that's so flimsy, but hopefully it'll work. You can see Splash Mountain isn't here, and that is just because it is down here. You can see all of it there. So I'll rearrange all the plates later, so that way Splash Mountain can be at its fullest. So I'm going to slide this onto the cardboard, and you'll see it when it's all done. Alright guys, so as you can see, It's a Small World is gone, and then the rest of Splash Mountain is now, the plates are like in a new arrangement, and you can see it's back up on the table from down there. It's not there anymore. So where I put It's a Small World is right here. So I slid it onto this board, as you can see, and actually I have two separate boards. And you can see it's just all sitting on here, right behind the table. Before I had it under the table, but the next section will be under the table. So anyways, this is what it's looking like. I'm really happy with how it's going. Alright guys, so I have 3 different designs for rocks I'm going to be using in Splash Mountain, and probably some more attractions and more throughout the park. So you can see this is what they look like on Splash Mountain right there. I'll also be using them up here, using them there. But anyways, I have 3 different designs. I might make some more, but this is what I have. So they all use illegal building techniques. And you can see this one specifically uses the famous pin for a brick, which I use quite often, I guess, when it comes to illegal building techniques. And I also have this here. And then the other one is this one, which has the most illegal building techniques. You can see it looks really nice, but on the bottom you can see I use this Mixel's ball joint piece with a clip on that, and which connects to this plate, which holds it all together. And it works, but not the most legible thing. And then I also have this one as well, which uses the plate, the pin for a brick yet again. And so yeah, this is 3 different designs. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I might make just one more. I'm not totally sure. I'll show you guys that later in this video. So here we're looking at the Splash Mountain shed. So I did something. I removed the plates in the back section, and I also removed a plate right here, and I put that on the other side. So you can see it's a little bit shorter. I think it looks better. That's just so for one specific thing. You'll see that later when I get around to building that, but I think it looks very nice. So right here I have the pieces to build 4 more of these rock pieces. You can see all of them here. Actually, I did place one, which you can see looks very nice there. You kind of see how I connected it. It's a little bit sketchy, but it works. So yeah, I'm going to be placing more of those. I'm going to build them all, and you guys will see that in this episode. Alright guys, so I built all the rocks, and then I also started placing them, which you can see here. I'm actually really liking how it's looking. So it's been really a pain to build, just because I've been using a bunch of different illegal building techniques. And it's been hard to place them. So I finally got it to a point where I like it. This is what I got so far. Obviously I have to add more. So this is what I got so far. I'll show you guys more of what I built, but you can see kind of the inner skeleton, if you will, in there. Doesn't really look like I've been using much illegal building techniques, but trust me, I have. So I'm really happy with how it's turning out, and I'm going to continue building. Alright guys, so the rock structure is completely built up. Now I might modify it a little bit, but this is basically what there is to it. We actually have 2 of these left, so I'm going to be needing some more of these later on in the build. As you can see up here, there's some more rocks, and then also right there. So I'll be needing more of those. I'll build them later, but for now, I'm just really happy with how it came out. And again, I mentioned earlier how I use so many illegal building techniques, and you can kind of see right there the clip on the bar right there, like that. So I'm really happy with how it turned out anyways, so let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. So I screwed up and completely forgot about the battery box. So anyways, it's just trapped under here, so I can still get to it, but I need to put like some kind of button system so that way I can actually access it and make the lift work. Alright guys, so I installed this system where I press this button and it'll activate the battery box so that way it can have the lift going. So basically right here at the top where the little section of the dirt and stuff will be next to the rocks, I press this button and then it activates the battery box, and that way I can have the lift going. So that way I don't have to reach my hand all the way down in there. It's pretty much covered by the time I actually build it. It'll be covered by the time I actually build anything. So I had to install this unless I wanted to rip it all out, which would have been a pain because I would have had to redo all this. So I'm super happy with how it works.
Alright guys, I think that's going to wrap it up for this week of building Disneyland and Lego. I'll see you guys next time on Brick and Fishing. Keep on building. Bye.